Beauty with a Twist. First of all, let me wish you and your family and your loved ones and everybody around you a very happy Diwali and a prosperous New Year. I know I'm going to be wishing this quite late post the main Diwali, but it's never too late, right? Anyway, I so wanted to do a Diwali lookbook marathon kind of something, I was thinking all this while that most probably I'll be aiming at posting one video every day for the whole Diwali period, but somehow I couldn't manage, so no commitments. But yes, even though it's after Diwali, but I would want to put up these looks that I have in my mind, and this is the first video of the lookbook, so I hope you all enjoyed. And if you do, you know what to do. Don't forget to like the video. If you're new to our channel, do subscribe. It means the world to us. And if you want to see how I've achieved this look, then please keep on watching.
Hey guys, let's begin. So I've already moisturized my face. Now begin with the makeup. First we're going to start with our eyes. And here I'm going to use NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. I will use this as an eye primer, and I'm going to blend this with Sigma 3D Precision Brush. These brushes come basically in two sizes. I'm going to use the smallest one to blend. I will blend this all the way to the arch of the eyebrows, which will only help me and make it easy to do my eyebrows later on. I will set this concealer with Laura Mercier's Translucent Setting Powder. So I wanted to mention why I chose to do eye look first is because here I'm dealing with a lot of dark green eyeshadows and they're going to have a lot of fallout. I just don't want my makeup to spoil later on, so I'm doing my eye look first. Let's do our eyebrows. Here I'm using a Sigma E65 small angular brush, and I will be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. It's a little glimpse of how I do my eyebrows. Otherwise, if you want to learn and know how to do the eyebrows perfectly step by step, then I have a separately dedicated tutorial on the same. I will have the link mentioned in the description box below for your reference. Here I'm setting my eyebrows with NYX Brow Gel, and gosh, can you just see what a difference well-groomed eyebrows make to the whole eye look? Gosh. Now I'm going to take this green shade over here from NYX Vivid Bright eyeshadow palette. Trust me, it's not as dark green as you can see, and plus they don't have any names, and that's why I'll be just pointing out to the green, blues and yellows from this palette when I'm referring this palette. Now with the help of Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to apply it to my crease and blend it. Then I'm going to grab pack brush number 204, and now I'll be using Sculpture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to grab the shade Destiny over here, which is army green color, and I'm going to blend this in the crease, but I will be blending it downwards on the lid and not above the crease, hyper motion and circular motion. Next I'm going to use the shade Untamed, which is a tad bit darker than the previous shade Destiny, and I will apply it exactly to the same area where I had earlier applied the shades. Now I'm going to switch it with Sigma E40 brush, which is a tapered brush, and I'm going to blend all the lines and all the eyeshadows so that there are no harsh lines whatsoever. Now grabbing this Axis shade from the same palette, which is extremely forest green, dark green kind of a color, I'm going to take a pencil brush and pack the shade to the outer 1/3 of the eye and blend it with my pack blending brush inwards. As you can see over here, you have to be careful that you don't blend the shade outwards, because it will only make look like a punched eye, a dark black kind of a punched eye. Now with the help of the first brush that we used and without taking any product, I'm just going to blend all the lines so that there are no harshness, no sharp lines, and it's all smoothly blend look. Now I'm going to draw a cut crease, and for this I'm going to use the same NARS concealer and the brush from Sigma. I really don't remember the number right now. I will have all the details like always mentioned in the description box below. Here we're going to be very precise and very sharp while drawing this cut crease, because you want it to look defined. Now I'm going to go back with NYX palette and take this ochre yellow shade from this palette and the flat shader brush from pack, which is number 310 I believe, and I'm going to grab this color heavily on the area where I have applied the concealer. minded that you have to be very precise and accurate when you grab the shade. You don't want this yellow to mix it with the green in the crease line at all. You just want to be very precise and perfect, so be careful when you pack the shade over here. Now with the help of pack brush, I'm going to, without taking any additional product of course, I'm just going to blend this green into the yellow so that we have this smooth gradient, proper yellow to yellowish green to dark green kind of an effect. Now we're going to move to the star of the show, which is the glitter, and this is Metallic Treats glitter liner set from Tarte, and I'm going to grab the shade White Gold and apply it to the yellow shade, ochre yellow shade. We have to apply it on all that shade. There are two sides to this glitter pencil. Take the proper glitter side and not the gel gold color. Now until the glitter dries down, I'm going to do my lower lash line and tight line it with the dark shade. I'm again going to use Untamed and Access shades from the Subculture palette and apply it to the lower lash line and then blend them so that we have a seamless lower lash line. Now I'm going to move on to this glitter gel gold color, and I'm only going to apply it is going to be only in the form of a line and nowhere else, not like the glitter that we applied before. It's just a simple line on the cut crease. Now I'm going to clean the face with Garnier's Micellar water and a cotton pad over here, and clean all the fallout wherever there is on the face. Maybe it's on nose, on the cheeks, on the lips, anywhere at all. I'm just going to clean the face. Now moving on to the eyeliner. Here I'm using Tarte eyeliner, but I just felt that it's not black enough, and I switched it to Inglot gel liner number 77, and with the help of an eyeliner brush I have drawn the eyeliner, and now I'm using the same gel liner to tight line the lower lash line so that you get that dark intensified blackish green kind of an effect. And with the pencil brush I'm just going to blend it all in. Now for mascara, I'm using Marc Jacobs mascara, and yeah, basically since this is a glamorous look, you want to apply falsies, and mascara is must. Ta-da! Wow! False eyelashes takes the whole look to a completely different level. Here I've used Pack Eyelashes number M72, and I was so hungry that I was simultaneously munching on the snacks kept aside. Now for the face, I'm using this Hourglass wheel primer. I really don't know how I feel about this primer. It looks whitish, neonish, bluish kind of a color, but I've really not come to a conclusion how I feel about this primer at all. Now I'm using this glitter gel from Marc Jacobs, and this is in the shade gold I guess, and I'm applying all over my face. I was very careful, I remember, but I think now I feel I should have gone a little heavy-handed. It looks gorgeous. It really looks gorgeous. I should have gone heavy-handed with it. Now I'm going to use my favorite combo at the moment for foundation, which is Hourglass foundation stick and NYX Total Control Drop foundation in the shade Golden Honey. Oh my god, this duo really gives you that perfect, flawless, awesome, just clean face, glass face kind of an effect. I love this combo, like really I love it. To blend this, I've used this Real Techniques buffing brush. You can use any brush that you're comfortable. You can also use a beauty blender if you feel so, but yeah, I've used this Real Techniques buffing brush to blend this in. Now I'm going to use the same NARS concealer as a under eye whitening, for an whitening effect kind of a thing, because it's a glamorous look. So I'm going to apply it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow, on my forehead, and also on my chin. And then I'm going to use this Born This Way Too Faced concealer in the shade Deep, and I will use this for my contouring. So I'm going to apply it on my forehead and just above the cheekbone. Now what this is a Instagram technique that I thought I will try in this video. But what I found that if you're going to use this technique, see to it that you use two separate, clean, different beauty blenders to blend. If you're going to try to use one beauty blender to do both the activities, it's just going to mess it all, because the dark shade will be all over the white shade and the light shade will be mixed with dark, and that's what happened over here. Of course, I did not show it in the video, but that's actual problem that I faced. So please see to it, if you're using this Insta technique, then please have two separate beauty blenders to blend the deep shade, and then to separately blend the ginger shade, light shade from my NARS range. Now I'm going to set this white concealer basically with the same translucent setting powder, and so that of course I get a little more brightness, as well as my foundation does not crease under my eyes for a long time. Now I'm going to set my deep concealer, that is my contouring, with Wet n Wild contour powder. This is a duo, highlighting and contouring duo. And to set this, I'm using this Morphe brush. So I'm just going to apply that brown shade on the areas where I have applied the concealer for contouring, and blend this all in properly, thoroughly, nicely. Now for blush, I'm using California blush from Benefits, and I'm going to apply it with the same brush that comes with this blush. I don't know why camera is not picking up its true color, but this is beautifully peachy orangey shade, perfectly suited for my skin tone. This is beautiful of the lot that I have. Really, I love this shade. Of course, I'm going to apply it on my on the side of my cheeks. Now for highlighter, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Amazing collaboration highlighter, and gosh, this has been my recent favorite. It's really too good. And to apply this highlighter, I'm using Morphe 51 brush. I will apply it to the highest points of my cheeks and on the bridge of my nose. So do you think my nose looks sharp when I contour? Anyway, moving on to the lips. Here I'm using Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Plate. I'm going to combine this with Marc Jacobs nude lip color. So I'm going to apply this on like a lip liner kind of thing, but with a broader base. And then I'm going to add Marc Jacobs nude shade in the center of my lip, and then blend them all in. This lip combination looks so perfect with the eye look that I really never thought this will go really well with each other. I'm so proud of myself, It's difficult to come up with such lip combos that works well. But yes, good job. Now I'm going to set this whole makeup with Smashbox setting primer water. And I'm done. That's the finished look for you. Thank you so much for watching, and wish you a very happy Diwali.